Okay, She Squad, we're here and another episode, and today we're gonna talk about family.
Oh yeah,
that's like the
Family.
best episode and
yeah.
topic
It reminds me of
ever.
my mom.
No,
I hope my parents are not watching this.
don't think it's gonna be boring. It's not gonna be boring because today, what I'm going, well, since it's my episode for the topic, I'm gonna talk about divorced parents because I came from a broken family. As people like to say, broken family. We're not broken.
Yeah.
We're just a family that went different ways.
Exactly. I don't like that term because
Me too.
sometimes when the parents are separated, actually is the life of the family. It's
Yeah.
not
Sometimes they're like friends, like they're in good term, then they separate.
that's correct.
I mean, they just go their own ways.
Yeah.
So it's not broken.
Wait, what happened though? Well, my phone is on, huh?
Yeah.
Do you know we're doing She Squad? Thought so. So basically, yeah, don't forget to subscribe, like, and comment. Woo! Whoever that is. But here's the thing, like I think it is something that for the rest of your life, it will how do you say it? It will compromise all your relationships in the future.
Oh, so you're like, if you date somebody and you say your parents are divorced, they might think differently?
No, I mean,
What?
I think she's more of like you personally.
Yeah.
You feel that it might not end well. Or,
Yeah, you were kind of like paranoid, or
Oh,
you're
cool.
prepared for
a
if ever
separation.
For a
it's
breakup.
not going to be a forever. I
Yeah,
think
that
that's
could be also. It's
because it happened at a very early age. I was 5. So
okay.
I was like,
Yeah.
okay, my parents are not, maybe parents are not really supposed to end up
Yeah.
together. And it
Yeah.
became something that for me, in my mind, it's normal. And yeah, it's good because you have a liberated mind right now. But the thing is, it F you up when you have a relationship.
know, it's-
Because you're like, oh man, where's my forever? But it also,
Yes.
it turns you into that hopeless romantic,
I
that
know.
person who always wants to find someone
Yes.
that you can marry, and then like you think
To
that
be
every
that way.
boyfriend that I have, I'm gonna marry.
So wait, who are you more closer to, your mom or your dad?
Okay, that's a very good question because like my mom, she's so dikit to me. She's like glued to me, but I feel like
clingy?
yeah, kind of.
All moms are.
But I kind of like, okay, she's not gonna like that. She's gonna hate it. She hates when I say that, but that's exactly what happened. When I was 13, I moved to my dad's house.
Oh, okay.
So I kind of like, she says, oh, but a person's character is built until she's 7 or 8. But when I became really like a person to understand the world, I was living at my dad's place.
Okay, like 13.
Yeah, like when you're like a teenager and stuff. So
Yeah.
I kind of like identify with how I grew up on that house a little bit more than I would identify myself as a child when I was living with her. And I know she hates when I say, I'm so sorry, Mom. It doesn't mean anything.
Yeah.
It's just how I identify
Yeah, I
things
know.
better. Because those are the years where you really like, you start getting involved with people. You start
Okay.
seeing,
Yes.
seeing really like,
Yeah.
the adulthood, like
Yeah.
you're gonna start.
And imagine if your dad is like the cool one. Of
He
course,
was.
you get like, of course, more close. My dad was the cool
But
one.
my
like,
mom's
yeah.
cool too, right?
Yeah,
She
my
really-
mom is like
your mom was
super
really cool. Like she was like
dance
really
so
dancing
well,
with us,
yeah.
and I
Yeah.
loved it.
But I also think like kids, they always also like they say story in their head,
I know.
or they also not only telling stories in the inside of their head, but also they make a meaning for everything that is not in the control of the family. Like for example, my parents are like super sweet to one another, like, and they're such a team. So the problem there, and it's like now that I grew up older now, so I'm like, that's amazing, not everyone can do that. But then when we were younger with my brother, so we were like, I wish my mom and dad, they were separate so we can do stuff there in my mom's place, and we can do, because they're such
I
a
took
team.
advantage of that.
I know, right? Yeah.
And then so I think it really depends on how we will
point of view or the perception,
the meaning
yeah.
out of it.
So this is
Yeah.
also another thing. I know this is very, very parang delikado na sensitive topic. But I was okay. I'm not bragging, but I kind of accepted their separation way better than my mom did. Yeah. But
Right.
I can all, of course, obviously, because that's
Yeah.
painful for who is breaking up.
Yeah, of course.
But it's
yeah.
also painful for the child. But in my
Yes.
case, for some reason, because I knew they were not meant for each other, I accepted it right away.
Oh, yeah, okay.
But not every child goes
Yeah, of
through
course.
that process
Yeah,
accepting
you're
it.
too mature for your age.
During that
Yeah.
time, now I'm a child again.
Now I'm child. Before I'm more like my child.
Yeah. Yeah,
Didn't but you know what I
Oh,
mean? Like,
yeah,
I accepted
yeah.
it.
you
And she
moved
would,
on better than your mother
and then she
did.
would be like, "Why don't you see what's wrong with her?" I'm
Yeah.
like, "Mom, calm down."
I know.
And then sometimes
Yeah.
that could have influenced me to not
Yeah.
accept the situation.
Exactly.
But we still talk about it right now. Like we still
Oh,
talk
you
about it.
how? Okay,
She's moved on
Fine.
right now.
Yeah, yeah,
but
of course,
it took
she's
a
like-
while. Yeah.
Yeah.
She's good now. It took a while. So I think that could have, sorry for the word, just bleep me. That could have fucked up my whole thing if I just listened to
We just put
one
it
side.
Exactly.
Let's go
Yeah.
with beep.
Sorry, yeah.
And,
There's no other word.
Yeah, but I think going back to like break like a family that it's broken.
Do you guys have friends?
Yeah, I feel
have-
that in your case, I don't see a broken family. I feel
Yeah.
like they separate
went
because
different ways.
yeah, they have
Yeah.
a different way. I think broken family is more on like when people are together and they don't love one another,
But they
like,
stay
They stay
together.
together
Oh,
for
yeah,
the
and they
reason
always
of
have
like
fun
for the
and
kids, for
like,
the pets.
yeah.
I don't know whatever the
Yeah.
reason
Oh,
is. I
yeah.
think
Or
that
they
is
stick
the
together
broken-
for the
Yeah.
child. The
Or
children.
for
What do
their-
you guys
that's
think?
what I don't like.
Or
Yeah.
for their image sometimes.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh,
everybody
yeah.
thinks we're like the
What do you
best.
think?
or,
Yeah, the
like,
in-laws, like, oh yeah, maybe
we
they
have
just
to
think
stick
that we're
together.
sweet. Yeah, but they're
so
not.
that's like I think that is more
Yeah.
for me broken than those
Then,
who
yeah.
separate and they are.
And I think also it would be painful if
Yeah.
you're a child and then you don't know your parents are not okay with each other and then like they're just pretending for you.
yeah,
That,
that's,
that's the difference.
That
I think that
hurts.
happens, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Does this happen to you? Do you
I
know
don't like the
anybody?
sacrifices that they do for like,
Yeah.
oh, I just do that for you. I'm like,
Oh,
okay,
I
they
mean, like-
don't.
like did I even ask for that?
Yeah, don't then.
Do you know how painful it is to give birth? But it's not my fault.
Yeah, I was like, I carry you for 9 months. I'm like, okay. Probably I might
Your
do
mom
the
too,
same.
no? Lola did too, you know?
Like seriously?
I think
Okay.
sometimes I always see it there when they say some words. There is something behind it. Like
Yeah.
when a mother say, "I carry you from like this," it means like she wants attention. Like hey,
She wants you
like,
to give the value
Yeah, to
of
give
it,
value,
yeah.
appreciate. Maybe
Yeah.
she's lack of appreciation or
I know.
acknowledgement. Yeah.
Do we
Oh,
lack
that's-
appreciation to our parents? Do you guys lack appreciation for your
Yes.
parents? Do they feel like they need like
Yes.
you always like praising them, saying
I
how
actually
much you
did
love
something
them?
sweet yesterday. I sent like a nice photo, like
Yeah.
written like, "Mom, how much I love you" to my mom, and then she sent me a kiss.
Oh my god.
That's nice.
At first, it was so difficult for me to do it because I'm not like
He's-
that to
yeah,
my
yeah,
mom.
yeah.
I used to be like that to my dad, but and then I was like, okay, whatever, I'll send it. And then she was so happy. I was like, oh, I
That's
didn't
so
know.
My
this
mom is
small
like that.
thing.
She's
Sweet.
super
Yeah,
romantic.
Super romantic.
Yeah.
I like romantic people and sweet people.
My mom is.
I got that from her. Ah.
But that's a
Oh,
nice thing.
yeah.
That's like you're very sweet.
I mean,
you
that's
got it really
good.
from your mom. Your mom
The,
is
the,
super
the
Yeah,
guy
she's
is
sweet,
always
yeah.
going to notice it when you're romantic.
You think that's
The-
a
the
good
guy
thing?
in the
Oh, that's
relationship.
something for our next topic, though.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, do you guys like know? Do you have anybody in your family that has?
Yeah, my
divorced?
uncle. It was
I
like
had
it was
a
like very
divorce.
bad. Like he just married like the second wife because like in our culture we can, and then like she left, and then the second. It's just like so weird. And now they ended up like having 5 kids. Like he's 40 something, and now he has like another kid just born, and it's just like so weird. Yeah. But yeah, I don't call yours broken family. I think
Yeah.
Yeah.
yours is like
Yeah, I
so
think
civil and
people
nicely.
are just
like,
scared of separation, breakup, divorce
Yeah.
because nobody wants sadness. But that's
I have
the
a
reality,
divorce.
right?
yeah.
Yeah.
I have been divorced.
Yeah,
already.
your divorce was
So you
like
see, I
all
think-
papers, right?
Yeah,
I
all
think it's just like
papers.
a breakup.
It is like
For
a
me.
breakup. It's like you're breaching a contract, something
Yeah.
like that, or you're terminating a contract. So,
Terminating.
you know, at the end of the day, I'm not like hating on marriage. I still want to get married.
Yeah.
Yeah, I still believe that.
No bitterness.
I'm
Yeah,
scared
no,
of getting
no.
married, but I like to get
Wouldn't
married.
you love to?
Especially
Yeah.
wearing those things.
Get know.
White
Right?
dress. I love the white dress. Yeah.
Would you marry
I'm
after
giving
divorce?
hints to my,
I
you know.
would.
I
You
know.
know,
If I'm married, I don't want to get divorced, but you never know.
Yeah,
You
you
right?
never
never
know.
know.
Yeah. I think you just have to go open-minded about
Yeah.
it.
Yep.
So whatever happens,
Yeah.
just accept it.
Yeah, I think going with the flow and give your 100% and not thinking of the bad things.
Yeah,
gonna
right,
happen,
just be
right?
positive.
Like, because sometimes some people get into a relationship and they're like, oh my God, how about if we're gonna break up stuff? But it's much better like we will give our 100% and give all the love and sweetness and romance.
Oh,
And if not meant to be, it will not.
Yeah,
never
right?
think about that.
Yeah.
Let's give it all.
Okay, so what do you guys think? Like, what are your thoughts about divorce? Do you know anybody that got divorced?
yeah.
Do you know anybody that has divorced parents, or are your parents divorced? And what do you think about it? Do you also think that if you get married, it's okay to divorce, or you're against it? Give us your thoughts, because we want to know. I shared with you my own experience, and that's real. I had a divorce again. My parents are divorced, and I still want to get married, and I don't think it's a bad thing. I think, everyone deserves a second chance. So what do you think? Would love to hear what you guys think, and don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and we're She's Glad, and we'll be back in the next episode. See you.
Bye.